Hey y'all, skipped a few of the steps in the process here. We got the air box all in one piece. We knocked all the pieces of toothpicks, popsicle sticks out of there, toothpicks. And we're just gonna knock it all down. We've opened up the hole to about where we're gonna have it. I don't think it can go much bigger than that without it being just straight on. So we'll go ahead and knock all the splinters off it so we can handle it safely. And we won't get too much into the surface into this thing other than just around here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the radiator because there's no water in it yet. I'm going to take the radiator off after I get the air box fit to it, right? Pop the holes, put not Zeus's, but the riv nuts in there and be able to attach the air box to the radiator. Remove the radiator hoses, remove the radiator from the car, and then get the radiator upside down. Right, and we'll use the model as an example, and have the air box on the bottom. We'll literally duct tape the leaf blower and seal it up to this here and force the air in, and then we'll check the cooling surface of the radiator will be up here, and we'll check to make sure that all the surface has air flowing through it. And you'll get the example of this in the description below if you click on the link there. Todd Giles. Hey, Todd. How's it going, buddy? He sent me a video on an email yesterday, and they did a flow test on a much bigger radiator with a completely different air box, which they refer to as a diffuser. But it was sealed. It had a big 9-inch tube or 9-inch tube on it with a fan outside of the video picture. But what they had was a stiff wire or a long welding rod, very thin welding rod, with just about a 3-inch piece of string, real fine string tied to it. And they took the wire and ran it out with the string on it, hanging down over top of the radiator, and you could see the string blow straight up in the air, right? And then they ran it over top the whole surface to show you that the whole surface is getting air. That's what we're going to do first. Because if you watch the video and you look in the comments, I actually made a comment. It's a 2012 video, but I made a comment to the guy and he responded to me and explained that they also had to use a directional vane in their diffuser or air box to make sure that the air passed through all of the surface of the heat exchanger or the core. So the way they did that was by doing this type of testing, right? So what we're going to do is obviously probably put some temporary cardboard or something, veins inside there, at least one, maybe multiple veins, maybe partial pieces of veins, and continue doing that test as long as we can until we're out of time and we got to get this thing together to go. So that's what we're working on. We're going to try to make this thing as efficient as we can with the amount of time we have in the next couple of days. So we get real close to being right with it right out of the gate. So that's where we're at. And I'll bring you some of that testing very soon. But when you're done watching this video, watch that one that I just mentioned that's in the description below. That'll explain where we're going. All right, talk to y'all.